And then we run you to there. Run away from everyone. Taking over this corner. This corner's mine. Pile of bodies. Ooh. That's to turn, eh? Well, I think we may as well just rest up in that corner while they're doing things. Rest so we can use abilities. Oh no, you shoot me for one. No. You only got 1 health. But they've lost their concussion. Losing concussion-ness is bad. That's Tempest. A little excessive. Yay! I'm not nearly dead. I'm no longer the person with the least. Weak and the strongest. There's only 1 guy left. I don't have much choice in who I weaken. Charge! If I use this full strength, he goes miles away. What? I'm really confused. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, let's send you as far away as possible. And then run away! More resting? Yes, why not? And resting. And he'll start advancing now. And no, he will go just behind Hakon and pull out my headphones. Oh yes, of course, this is pillage mode now. Ah. I don't think Sundering Impact actually helps in this situation, does it? Okay, actually, maybe it does. Strength damage +1, yeah, so that's actually quite useful. But there's no point in doing the Strength 2 version. You're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna help. But charge! Let's try it. You'll kick. Hide behind Hakon. Go away. Go with your. Uh oh, I can't even see what I'm doing. I have to break armor. This is terrible. I haven't had to do that. I haven't had to do that at all so far going this game. And then we hit them with a flail. Yay! Woo! Woo! Achievement. That was on train. That was actually quite enjoyable. Basically, they're weird humans. They're not. As in, they're. I thought they might have been 2x1, and you'd have like that would have been a bit more interesting. Just like, especially like Mule Kick is like you can only hit along that axis, and you'd only swing in certain positions, and certain attacks only worked in certain places. I think would be more interesting. But oh well, right. Heroes. Maybe I should go to the market see if they got any new items. Loads of promotions. We got Gunnulf injured for 3 days. No, I want Gunnulf back. Coombe of the Loam Mother. Tool of Shieldings. +2 break talent rankings. +30%. That's a level 9. I don't think we've got a level 10 in this one. Maybe actually, or did I make Gunnulf a level 10? I may have made Gunnulf level 10. Knockback, strength attack, +2 will per kill, +1 strength. Let's see if there's anything better for him. Extra break talents, +1 range distance, which isn't really useful. +30%, 2 times strength damage. +2, ooh, that's a lot of strength. I might get that. Strength resistance. 1 renown gets 3. So just 2 renown gets me up to 30. We'll take that, I think. Because then if anything goes horribly wrong, we're ready. You that. What have you got hacking? +2 to all talents. Oops, no, I didn't want to double click out of that. Boo. I shouldn't be trusted with well, buttons. We want to rest is what we want to do. I could level up some people. I could. Oh, these guys can get some stuff. What was your ability again? You do trampling. So I need you to get up close to people. Then you got Roek. There's also a Tulu with the mule kick, which is quite useful. And then Derdriu, who's the range. So I probably want to give you the ranged bonuses. So we saw some ranged bonus things over here. So that'll be useful. We'll get that one. Oh, I kind of like this one though as well. That's 8. Okay, we'll buy that, and then I will regret it later when I'm low on food and I need loads of renown. So I want to upgrade. I want to promote you. The horse-spawn spears a target pinned to the ground, dealing damage and inhibiting movement. Okay, well, I shall choose the one ability you're allowing me to choose. So I can think about breaking armor. I don't really want to break armor, I don't think. I'm going to give you that exertion, so then she can move a lot faster. And then put the other one in her armor or a health. In her health. Ooh, actually. Avoid strength attacks or bonus hit chance. But I don't know what this means. Oh, it means that I assume it means that even if there's a chance of deflection. So I think we will go with that. Confirm. You're on level 6. None of these are level 6. Knock back on strength attacks of 3. +2 willpower per kill. I think I'll give you that for the moment. Give you that one. Just because. We'll work on things later, I think. Rest. Morale improved. One of our guys should be healed now, I think. Yeah, everyone's getting a bit better. I mean, I think you get to rejig it after before every combat anyway. And that leaves Gunnolf as my only guy who's injured, and he's my level 10, so I do really want him back. Now he has a random. Oh, it's Tooth with his extra strength. I think we'll rest one more day. I don't want to use all my renown, just in case I end up having bad things occur. Let's head off. We've got 27 days of food. We should be alright. Now that Roek has had a chance to heal, 2 of the Horseborn are heading south to deliver some supplies to their people. What crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener? With the world falling apart around us, there may not be another chance to trek down south. Listen to yourself. The world is breaking. I want to keep Ubin around if I can. I don't expect a human to understand, but a Varl as old as me has more important goals than just staying alive. What about that competition you Varl have for who lives the longest? I've always understood the rules to mean you're actually doing something, not holding up somewhere safe. Besides, my guess is Snorri didn't make it out of Grofheim when the Sundra attacked. I might already be the winner. Well, I'll miss your stories, Ubin. I'll miss you, Ubin. You were the first character we really had. Oh. With any luck, I'll have more of them when we meet again, little one. You taking your hired muscle with you? I'd feel better if Gunnolf stayed with... Yes! You can leave if you absolutely have to, but you're not taking... That blade of his is sure to attract the wrong kind of attention. Wrong kind of attention might find you anyway. Then who will protect you? I'm old, not an idiot. I've learned a few tricks to keep my head on my shoulders. The younger Varl shrugs and walks off to find food. Yay! Then be safe, Ubin. And join us again if you can. You know where we're going. Don't worry about me. Just make sure you're alive to see this thing through to Arborang. Farewell. Scrivener says a few more goodbyes before departing with the Horseborn. Wait, hang on. Have I lost the Horseborn people who we just had with us? That's kind of annoying. I hope not. I gave one of them an item. The governor catches up to you and asks for a moment of your time. His bodyguard is beside him, silent. It's not getting any easier, is it? Probably won't get easier until we get to Arborang. Quit fooling yourself, girl. The capital's going to be a different battlefield, but a battlefield nonetheless. We'll see when we get there. That's a reaction. If you wait for people to attack before acting, you'll wind up with a blade in your gut. I don't want to ask him what I should be doing, because that's what he wants me to do. And then I don't know. No, I think, so what should I be doing? Training fighters, making the decision to leave weak members behind. Arrive in Arborang as a hardened army. You sound like Bolverk. That Vol knows how to survive and keep others around him alive. That's why I originally hired him. I'll consider what you've said. The governor is about to react, but calms himself. Get us across the wasteland, and try not picking up any more strays, will you? He sneers in the direction of the Horseborn before leaving. Oh, yay, they have stayed. It would be a bit weird to give you 3 characters that you don't use. Oh. A few of the weavers have been smiling more than usual lately, and now you know why. Alea leads children out from behind a cart in new costumes. Some have horns on headbands, while one red-headed girl wears a green cloak like yours. A boy wearing a red cloak is carrying an axe. The entire caravan gathers around to watch the performance. The young actors stand behind a short wall and discuss an approaching dredge army. As a black cloth rolls across the ground in front of the actors, a young man in red armour stands up and shouts, "Bellower." This is a reenactment of the Battle of Borskard. I assume, yeah, grab Alea's attention, have him end it. Like, yeah, no. It's probably a morale boosting thing, I hope. Either that or it'll harm morale. One of the two. We'll continue watching though. A dark-haired girl holding a spear says, "We'll get no help from the governor. We're on our own." Ooh dear. A few people in the crowd laugh while Ruga stares at the skald. The young Rook, Alette, and Varl run towards the fierce Bellower, attacking and being repelled. Finally, the girl dressed as Juno hands Rook a silver arrow. Rook hugs Alette and shoots the arrow. Bellower roars. No, we're going to watch the ending. Bellower grabs Rook by the throat and growls. You sense heads in the crowd turning towards you when Alea and a weaver suddenly snap the caravan's banner in front of the scene like a curtain. As the banner lowers, the young version of you cradles the boy dressed as your father. The other actors stand in a semicircle around you and begin singing a familiar tune. The crowd joins in and an impromptu line forms with everyone walking by to lay a hand on your shoulder. Another bog, is it? Well, I was thinking with that, and what I was saying is, like, if we stopped, it was one of those things, either everyone's going to be really sad, oh, Rook's gone, lower morale, or everyone goes through it. I was actually thinking it'd be more kind of like, yay, victory, morale improved, but I think it's more a case of we're all kind of, although there's 365 people, it's almost kind of like one family in that regard. Game trail, one of a few gathered hunters says, looking at a beaten path of grass. No telling what we might find down it, but it'll fill some stomachs. Yeah, let's make it a challenge, make a wager for who brings back the biggest kill. Everyone in the group starts smiling and tossing coins in a purse before heading down the trail. When it branches, 2 hunters sprint left, and 3 think the centre trail looks promising. You consider what to do. Search the ground for clues. The other hunters took paths with cloven hoof tracks. There's a chance you could kill the largest hog? Kill those cursed hugs, showing affection to people. Largest hog among them. To the right are rabbit tracks and possibly something much bigger, but it's hard to tell. Let's try going to the right, shall we? You choose to hunt alone and move down the path quietly. Sure enough... Uh-oh. A couple of hares bolt for cover before you can sight them, but it's not you they're afraid of. The scent hits you as a bear crushes through the brush nearby. You instinctively aim and fire, scoring a shot no one will ever believe. You shot 537 pounds of meat, however, you're only able to carry back 100. One hunter was wounded, but will heal. The two others brought back a large boar, but you're clearly the victor. You give everyone back their coin and drinks are shared, while the injured man's leg is mended. Later, the entire caravan enjoys the story of the hunt while feasting. Woo! Yeah, I suppose it'd be a little unfair. You know, we won that challenge, but, you know, we're the leader. I guess she couldn't bear to take all their money. Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second shoe this beast has thrown in a day, the ox tender curses. It will take some time to see to the ox, so you've called for camp. While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink, Juno requests a moment to speak with you alone. Is this going to be the grand reveal that you're dead? I'm impressed so far, Alette. You've managed to keep your composure through tough situations. Thank you. Not to pain you further with further comparison, but you remind me of your father at the Godstone of Stravs. Determined. What actually happened there? Your father faced down his fears, walking through thousands of dredge to obtain the only weapon that could bring down Bellower. That's incredible. And frightening. I don't know if I could do something like that. The Volker gives you a maternal smile. Neither did he. Juno patiently awaits your reply. Tell me his death meant something? Well, they survived at Borderscard? Yeah, why me? Couldn't others learn to lead this caravan? The straight answer is yes. Others could do it. But the clansmen chose to follow you under that banner. If you didn't appear worthy, you would be replaced. I don't think they trust a Valka, I would guess. That doesn't sound like I have much say in the matter. Quite the contrary. Your every decision is your say in the matter. You keep all of these people alive as best you can, as if they were all from your own clan. That is rare and needed.